The opening scene in Silo Season 2 has new meaning after learning the full story of what happened in Silo 17. Instead of picking up directly after Silo Season 1's ending, Season 2 begins with a flashback, which takes place at an unspecified point in the past. Silo 17's sheriff, Ross McCall, is seen leading an uprising. After the fighting ends, his wife is seen cleaning blood off his face, and he questions why someone refused to open a door and that there is only one way to find the answers to their questions. The sheriff leads everyone outside, and their fates are confirmed when Silo's main character, Juliet Nichols, Rebecca Ferguson, encounters their skeletons in the present-day timeline. When Juliet enters Silo 17, it is seemingly empty until she becomes aware of Solo, Steve Zahn. After Silo Season 2's ending, the flashback is more than just backstory, and becomes far more emotional and intense as the full context of what happened becomes clear. Silo Season 2's opening flashback scene is more intense after learning about Silo 17's rebellion. The flashback is not what it first appeared to be. Solo is revealed to be Jimmy Conroy, the son of Russell Conroy, Nick Havison, who was the leader of Silo 17's IT department. Juliet eventually learns that 12-year-old Jimmy was instructed by his father to stay in its locked vault and to not open it under any circumstances. Jimmy obeyed and watched helplessly as his father was held at gunpoint and murdered by the sheriff. Juliet also learns about the safeguard procedure, in which poison is released into a silo that is completely lost to rebellion. The opening flashback is more intense when knowing that the blood on the sheriff's face is from killing Russell in front of Jimmy. It is also more intense when knowing that Russell was trying to stop the sheriff and the other rebels because he knew about the safeguard procedure and was trying to protect Silo 17 citizens from it. The first time around, the audience does not have any connection to the characters in the flashback, but that changes after getting to know Solo and his tragic story. How Solo's parents tried to save Silo 17. They knew how the safeguard procedure was carried out. Steven Zahn as Solo in Silo Season 2 custom image by Dhruv Sharma. Before Juliet returns to Silo 18, Solo tells her what he remembers about the safeguard procedure and how his parents tried to stop it back when he was a child. They knew that a pipe connected to an outside source would release the poison in Silo 17 if the safeguard procedure was enacted. Solo's parents tried to block the poison by putting a cap on the pipe, which was located on level 14 of Silo 17, and Solo and Juliet head there to investigate further. The investigation does not go any further, as Juliet and Solo hear the explosion from Silo 18, caused by Drive Pete Nichols, Ian Glenn, detonating a bomb in the stairwell. Juliet does not know that her father is the source of the explosion, but the sound is enough to know that she cannot linger in Silo 17 any longer, and that if she does not leave now, Silo the 18th of May be doomed. As such, she is unable to learn anything else about what Solo's parents did to block the pipe. Silo 17's fate is sad, but it can end up saving Silo 18. Silo 18 can learn from Silo 17's mistakes. Juliet and Solo in Silo Season 2, Episode 10, looking at something together. Now that she has returned to Silo 18, Juliet can use what she learned about Silo 17 to save her home. Her return can first help convince Silo 18 citizens that, despite what many of them now believe, it is unsafe to go outside without a containment suit. Even though she does not know everything about how to potentially stop the safeguard procedure, she knows enough about the pipe, the poison, having to put a cap on it, and the pipe will likely be located on level 14 in Silo 18 as well. As an unparalleled engineer, Juliet will undoubtedly figure out the rest of the information that she needs to stop the pipe from releasing poison. Juliet also knows from Silo 17's fate that Silo 18 citizens fighting each other will only lead to complete annihilation. All sides must work together in order to survive and to learn the truth about their real enemies, who are the ones that created the silos in the first place many years earlier in Silo's timeline. Silo Season 3's story will build off the essential discoveries Juliet made in Season 2.